Hello, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Welcome back to Home-Based Learning with Teacher Nora. Today, how are you all? I hope you are good today. So, before we start, I want to tell you that I got some comments from some of you here that it is quite difficult to understand if I use full English in my lesson. So good news for you today. I would translate some of the main points for you to understand more. Meaning to say, teacher akan bagi tahu serba sedikit dalam bahasa Melayu kalau point tu penting. Alright, so don't worry too much. InsyaAllah you'll understand the lesson today. Oh, before that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? All right, let's move on to our lesson today. Right here, it's always, usually, sometimes, and never. Okay, always, usually, sometimes, and never. You can see these words in your Get Smart Plus 4, page 9. Alright. Before we look into the meaning, sebelum kita tengok maksud dia, let's say the words together. Open your mouth, make sure there's no fly there. Make sure tak ada lalat. Alright, open your mouth and say these words. Always, always, usually, usually, sometimes, sometimes, never, never. Actually today I'm a bit camouflaged. I hope you can see me. I'm blended into the background. Teacher macam campur dengan ikan-ikan kat belakang. So I hope you can see me clearly. Alright? Alright, it's always, usually, sometimes, never. Why do we need to learn this? It's because you always use always. Awak selalunya akan guna selalu sentiasa, selalu sentiasa. Because you don't know other words. So today, you're going to learn the most appropriate words for the situation. Yang mana paling sesuai, yang tu kita guna. Okay. First, let's look at always. Always means selalu. I give you the examples here using 7 days in a week, the days in a week. Okay, 7 hari dalam seminggu tu. I give you the example here. Alright, let's name this boy, this man. I give him Adam. Alright, the name is Adam. Okay, as we can see here, Adam does exercise on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Every day. So when he does that every day, we can say that, for instance, this is in the evening. So we can say that Adam always exercises in the evening. Meaning to say, dia selalu bersenam pada waktu petang. Tak kisah apa jadi. Whether it's raining or it's sunny, hujan panas, he's still exercising. So Adam always exercises in the evening. Every day he exercises. Okay, he's very fit. Sangat sihat. Right. Always means selalu buat, sentiasa. Nampak dia je petang, he's exercising. That's the meaning of always. What about usually? Usually here means biasanya, normally, biasanya lah. Okay, if you look at the GIF here, okay, we can see that Adam exercises on Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, but he doesn't do the exercise on Monday and Friday. So the number of the exercises reduce. Alright, reduce, meaning berkurang. So tadi every day, setiap kali, every day, always, sentiasa. Setiap hari, setiap petang, dia buat exercise. But for usually, maybe 5 times in a week, 5 kali seminggu. Maybe for Monday and Friday, he's doing other work. He's gardening or he has other work to do. So usually, so kalau for example, people knock on the door and look for Adam, can I see Adam? Then we can say, try to check him at the gym. He usually exercises in the evening. So biasanya, kebiasaannya, but not necessarily always. Maksudnya dalam seminggu tu mungkin ada hari yang dia tak exercise tapi biasanya. Alright? So maybe 2 hari tak exercise, the other 5 he does the exercise. So that's usually, dia kurang sikit berbanding always. So kalau biasa buat tapi bukan setiap kali, that's usually. Next, we have sometimes. Sometimes means kadang-kadang. Okay, you can see here it's on Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Saturday, 3 times in a week. So maybe on Sunday, Tuesday, Friday, and Thursday, he's doing other work. He's not exercising. Or maybe he has to work. So sometimes, kadang-kadang, dia lagi kurang lagi berbanding usually. Or I think maybe Adam takes the advice from the doctor because the doctor advises us to exercise 3 times in a week, 20 minutes per day. So mungkin dia buat macam tu lah, 3 kali seminggu, 20 minit sehari. Right? So here, sometimes is less than usually. Lagi kurang daripada usually. Kalau awak nampak always to every day, usually might be 5 days. Sometimes might be 2 days or 3 days. Lagi kurang. Okay. Last one. We have never. Never, tak pernah. Tidak pernah. So, we cannot see any Adams here. There is no Adam exercising. Because maybe he never exercises. Adam never exercises in the evening. Maybe he does exercise in the morning. Okay, so waktu petang dia langsung tak ada buat. Maybe petang dia kerja. Or maybe he he eats, he drinks, he goes somewhere but he's not doing exercise. So tidak pernah. Kat sini, tak ada langsung. Not even once. Okay? Alright. Apart from using days, you can also use the activity to show always, usually, sometimes, never. Selain daripada kita guna hari, contoh yang pertama teacher guna hari dalam seminggu, kita boleh juga tak semestinya guna hari. You can use month, guna bulan, you can use year, tahun. Okay, dalam setahun dia selalu, contoh setiap kali hujung tahun, he goes for holiday, pergi bercuti. So, every year, every time he has holiday, he goes for a vacation, pergi bercuti, contohnya. So, it can be always. Sama juga setiap tahun. Maybe 2-3 tahun baru sekali, that can be usually. For activity, I give you the example of buying book. Okay, beli buku. How to use always, usually, sometimes, and never. Alright. My example is, I always read the title before buying a book. Saya selalu membaca tajuk sebelum beli buku. That is a must, right? Mesti, wajib. Takkan awak tak baca tajuk before beli buku. So, that's why I said it's always. I always read the title before buying a book. What about usually? Biasanya. Okay, usually, I usually check the price before buying a book. Saya biasanya check harga sebelum beli buku. Okay, for this one, we might not check every time. Okay, mungkin kita dah boleh agak harga buku tebal macam ni, harga dia dalam RM20. Buku macam ni harga dalam RM10. So, we don't do it always. Okay, kita tak buat dia tiap-tiap kali tu kita cari harga. Mungkin usually. Macam dalam 10 buku beli, mungkin dalam 7 books that you checked the price. So we can use, I usually check the price before buying a book. I always read the title before buying a book. So you can see the difference. Bila tajuk memang kita memang akan sentiasa buat. Bila cek harga, biasanya buat. Tapi kadang-kadang tak buat. Something like that. What about sometimes? Okay, sometimes we can use form, I sometimes read the synopsis before buying a book. Saya kadang-kadang baca synopsis sebelum beli buku. What is synopsis? Synopsis is at the back of the book. It's a brief, the story is written briefly. Dia bagi ringkasan cerita for us to read. So, tak ramai orang buat, tapi kadang-kadang kita buat because we want to know more about the story. So, I sometimes read the synopsis before buying a book. And what about never? For me, maybe I never buy historical books. Saya tidak pernah beli buku sejarah. Okay, teacher tak pernah beli buku sejarah. So I can say I never buy historical books. So you can see the example here. Just now, at the beginning, I use days. Teacher tunjuk ikut hari. Now I'm using the activity, buying a book. Okay, so always read the title. Usually check the price. Sometimes read the synopsis at the back. Never buy historical books. Right? I hope you can understand from the example, because I'm going to give you more and more example in the next slide. Okay. You can see here, always. So I will give 3 examples for each. All right. The first one, I always wash my hands before eating. I think everyone must do this, right? Wash hands before eating. See, the skeleton also washes its hand. So you should do too. Then, Paul always keeps his books on the shelf after reading them. What is keep? Keep means simpan, yes. Shelf is here. What is this? Yes, it's rak buku. So, Paul selalu simpan buku dekat atas rak selepas membacanya. Why? Because her mom might get angry if he doesn't. Her mom might turn green, jadi hijau kalau dia tak simpan. Same as your mom, right? Okay, next. Lily and Rose always buy the cat food because they love their cat so much. So Lily and Rose always buy, sentiasa beli sebab mereka sayang kucing. Okay, if you can see from here, we're not going to learn this today, but I'm just telling you briefly. When we use single person, seorang, sehelai, sekeping. Okay, you can hear me say s. So, seorang. You should add the letter S at the end of the verb. Awak kena tambah huruf S dekat belakang perbuatan, kata kerja. Contoh, keep, simpan. We use Paul seorang. So, we add S. It becomes keeps. What about Lily and Rose? Lily and Rose, more than one person. Two people. So, we don't add S. Ramai. Lebih daripada seorang. So, tak ada S. There is no S there. So, you don't have to add S at the end of the verb. Lily and Rose, buy. What about I here? Okay. Bear in your mind, please remember, I and you are special. I, one person. You, only one person. But we don't add S or ES. Remember, just remember that. Okay, because I'm not going to tell you to explain further. This will become other lessons. But you have to remember that when you use one person, you add the letter S behind at the back of the verb. Paul keeps. Lily and Rose buy. Okay, you can see here. Next, we have usually. My sister and I usually play at the playground in the evening. Biasanya saya dan kakak saya pergi main dekat taman permainan. But for now, you cannot do that because it's PKP 2.0, MCO, Movement Control Order, right? Okay. Rob usually watches TV after completing his homework. Here, you can see Rob, one person, we add ES here. Rob usually watches TV after completing his homework. Maybe some other time he just play games. So not all the time he watches TV after completing his homework. So biasanya, tapi tak semestinya selalu. Next, she usually goes to sleep at 10 o'clock at night. Dia biasanya tidur pukul 10. But not always, not every day. Maybe 4 times in a week. Other times, other days, maybe she goes to sleep earlier at 9:30. Maybe she goes to sleep later at 10:30 or 11. So, biasanya je lah lebih kurang waktu tu. Tapi not necessarily always. Bukan setiap hari dia memang wajib tidur pukul 10. Next, we have sometimes. Okay, kadang-kadang. We sometimes help our mother to cook for lunch. Kami kadang-kadang tolong emak untuk masak untuk tengah hari. Because you wake up late, you got other things to do, so you sometimes, just sometimes, not always, not usually. Now you can see here, we kami, more than one person. Lebih dari seorang, we don't add S, tak ada S. Charlie sometimes eats 2 burgers when he is too hungry. See, I put it here. When he is too hungry, not all the time, not commonly, dia tak biasa sebenarnya buat. But sometimes when he is too hungry, bila dia lapar sangat, then he will eat 2 burgers. Okay, next. My cousins sometimes ride their bike together when they have free time. What is cousin? Cousin is sepupu. So sepupu saya ramai-ramai ni. Sometimes ride. So we don't add S here. Their bike together when they have free time. When they have free time, bila dia ada masa lapang, bila tak ada kerja, then only they will ride together. Okay, not all the time, not usually. Kadang-kadang je. Okay, next. Never, tidak pernah. You never tell me your secrets, although I'm your best friend. What is secret? Rahsia. So awak tak pernah bagi tahu saya rahsia awak walaupun saya kawan baik awak. Oh, so sad, right? Okay. Usually we will share secrets with our best friend. Okay. My teacher never scolds me because I'm a hardworking pupil. Okay, this is rarely happening actually. Scold is, you can see here, what is this? In the GIF here. Marah. So, cikgu saya tak pernah marah saya sebab saya a hardworking. What is hardworking? Rajin. So kalau budak rajin, never get scolded. Okay, never, the teacher never scolds. Okay, you see here, my teacher, one teacher, we add S, right? Next, my friends and I never talk to strangers because it could be dangerous. Kawan saya dan saya tak pernah talk. What is talk? Bercakap. To strangers. What is strangers? Orang yang tidak dikenali. Because it could be dangerous. Berbahaya. Same as you, please don't talk to strangers. Okay? So, you can see here, these are the examples on how to use always, usually, sometimes, and never. Selalu, biasanya, kadang-kadang, tidak pernah. Selalu, setiap masa, setiap petang, setiap tahun, ataupun setiap kali nak buat something, awak buat. That is always. Usually, biasanya sebelum buat sesuatu, awak buat benda ni. Biasanya waktu petang, awak buat macam ni. Walaupun tak selalu. Sometimes, kadang-kadang, lagi kurang. Kadang-kadang je, bila berkeperluan. Bila lapar sangat, you eat 2 burgers. Bila dahaga sangat, you drink 2 Milo. Bila penat sangat, you sleep early. Contoh. And last one, never. Tak pernah. Not even once. Tak pernah langsung buat that the activity. Alright? Okay. The last one is the one that I'm waiting for. Homework. Okay, I'll explain further in BM as well so that you will understand. Like last week, some of you didn't send me your work because maybe you don't understand, you can't understand. Alright. See, the homework, kerja rumah. Draw the table shown in the next slide inside your HBL book. Okay, you have the book, right? Like last week, home-based learning book, exercise book tu. Write today's day and date, Wednesday, 3rd of February, 3 bulan 2. So draw the table here. Here. The same table. Lukis jadual ni, sebiji macam ni. Alright, inside your book. Then, for each activity, tick. Tick. Awak biasa sebut right kan? Tick. Only once, the most appropriate according to your own daily routine. Okay. Hear me explain to you. For example, we see get up at 6 o'clock. Bangun tidur pukul 6 pagi. Okay, if every day you get up at 6 o'clock, you can tick here. Tanda right sini. Only one tick. I don't want you to tick in all boxes. Tak nak tanda kat always, usually, sometimes, never, semua tanda. No. Only one. You choose. So, for example, if every day you get up at 6 o'clock, okay, you can tick here. If like 5 times a day, waktu hari sekolah contohnya, during weekdays, you get up, you wake up at 6 o'clock, then you can tick here. Usually je. Okay, sometimes maybe 2 times in a week, 2 hari je mak awak kerja awal, you get up at 6 o'clock, then you tick here. Or maybe every day you will get up earlier, maybe at 5 or 7 later, lagi lambat, tak pernah lagi, you never get up at 6 o'clock, then you tick here. Can you understand? So, one only for each activity. Get up at 6 o'clock, 1 tick. Eat roti canai for breakfast, 1 tick. Tak nak all the boxes. So, eat roti canai for breakfast. For example, every day your dad will buy roti canai for breakfast. Then, you tick here. If usually during weekdays, here. Hari sekolah, 5 hari tu. Or sometimes maybe only during weekend, 2 kali seminggu, ataupun you can tick here. Never. Maybe your parents buy for you roti canai at night. Awak makan malam macam mana? Awak tak makan pagi langsung. So never you tick here. Alright? So choose only one. 1 je untuk setiap aktiviti. Play games in my phone. Bermain game dalam telefon. So yang mana 1? Always ke, usually ke, sometimes ke, never? Cara nak bezakan usually dengan sometimes ni biasanya kalau dalam in a week you do it like 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, you choose usually. Sometimes ni like once, sekali seminggu ke, twice, 2 kali seminggu ke, 3 kali seminggu ke. 1, 2, 3, once, twice and thrice, 3 times, you use sometimes. Never memang tak pernah lah. Usually dengan sometimes ni beza bilangan dia. Okay? Water the plants, siram pokok bunga. Sing while bathing, nyanyi masa mandi. Mana tahu hari-hari setiap kali menyanyi, setiap kali mandi tak menyanyi, then it's always lah. Okay, usually macam maybe kadang-kadang usually macam today morning, tomorrow evening contohnya. So usually drink Milo at night, minum air Milo waktu malam. Last one, wear masks when going out, pakai topi muka bila keluar. So for each activity only 1 tick, 1 je tick. Okay, awak minum Milo setiap malam, memang setiap malam minum, then tick dekat always. Kalau macam ada 2-3 malam yang awak minum, it's sometimes. Kalau macam almost every day, hampir setiap hari tapi ada hari yang miss, usually. Okay? Alright. Then, take the picture of the work that you have completed. Tangkap gambar yang awak dah siap. Send to my WhatsApp personally. Macam biasalah, awak hantar dekat teacher. Personal, jangan hantar dalam group. So, send it to me. Alright? So, after this, after you have watched this video, take out your HBL book, copy down draw the table, salin jadual ni, and then start ticking. Okay? Alright. So now, let's look at the chat section. Hello teacher Nora, hello teacher, hi. Okay. There is no question. I take it as you understand. But if you have more question and you are shy to ask right now, just PM me, okay? I think that's it. That's all for today's lesson. I hope you can send it to me as soon as possible. Okay, I give you 1 week to complete your work. All right, that's all for today. See you later. Bye. Assalamualaikum.